Alright guys, so we're here to do a video of what's in my tech bag. So we're going to show you guys everything that's in this bag here, show you guys what I'm working with, show you what I carry around every day. So let's get into it.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, so here's the bag. The bag here is an Encase Icon, I believe is what it's called. It's got a lot of pockets, it looks really nice, as you can see. That is what it looks like. So it's got a lot of pockets, so let's dive right into this. Let's see what's actually in this bag. So if you can see here, there's a small pocket here in the front. I don't carry much in here. What I carry around here is just regular iPhone headphones that are sitting right here. I use that, you know, I don't really use those, but just in case as a backup if something goes wrong with my real headphones, that's what, you know, is here. But you can, it kind of goes a little deep. It goes up to like down here of the bag. As you can see, my whole hand fits in there. So you can fit some stuff in there, wallets and stuff like that. Something easy to access to your phone if you really wanted to. So that is a small front pocket there. Now, going to the first small pocket here in the front. First thing we got here is the eye clear. This is what I use to polish and clean the Apple products or anything technology with a screen or a glass screen on it. My, you know, iPads or iPhones or stuff like that. Then I need to clean. I got the cloth and the shiner here and the liquid. This liquid is really good. It works really well. Now another thing I have here for the Switch spoiler is let's see if I haven't opened this in a while. How's this thing open again? There we go. So it's basically just a stand for your Switch, as you can see there. So now you could just put this on the table and play with your, you know, Pro Controller or something like that. And now that I mentioned Pro Controller, something to mention that I don't have in here that I usually do is the Pro Controller, which is sitting upstairs for the Switch, would also be in this bag here. Next thing we have here, since we're talking about the Switch, we might as well get this one out of the way. This is a 24 carrying case for games that you see here. So, got that for the Switch. The next thing I have here is pretty cool. Another spoiler alert is the Nyko Power Grip. Basically lets you charge your Vita while it's docked in here, but also gives you a nice grip when you're playing the Vita. It gives you a much more comfortable grip while you're playing. Gives you less hand cramps and stuff that people always complain about with the Vita. So this is really nice, especially since it charges it. We got the grip for the Switch. Put two Joy-Cons in there and play. Now here is an interesting piece. So this is a Morphe case, charging case for my actual headphones. So if you can see on the back here, you can press a little button and you see those four lights there. It shows you how much juice you have left. And if you open it up here, I have my Beats X headphones. I have the blue ones here. These are really nice. Got this attached to the charging cable there. So these are really nice. So those work. And then you got the actual case. So you can charge this thing and it will charge your headphones. I forget exactly how many times, but it's a few times, and you can just, you know, charge this case like normal via USB. It's also got a regular USB cable in there. So you just plug in a USB cable and plug it into your headphones or whatever you want. It will charge basically whatever you want, but it's designed for headphones because the battery is obviously not humongous for you to sit there and charge iPhones and iPads. But for what it's supposed to do, it works really well. These Beats X headphones sound really good. I like these a lot. These are like my main headphones currently right now that I'm using. Next thing I have in here in line with the eye clear thing, this is really cool. I found this on Amazon randomly the other day, about a couple of weeks ago, and it's called the Eye Roller. It was like 20 bucks. I haven't seen anything like this before. It looks like it's been around for a while, just never heard about it. And it's basically, if you think about lint rollers that you like lint your clothes with, this is something similar concept. You open this up and it's got like a, you can use this as many times as you want. All you got to do is rinse it off underneath water and it's ready to go for multiple uses. And you basically take it and go roll it across your phone and it literally cleans everything off of it. It can't be used, caveat on, like, it has to be glass. So if you have like a screen protector that's plastic and stuff, this won't work. But if you're not using a screen protector like me, or if you are using one but it's a glass protector, this will work great. Works really well. Next thing we have in here, again for the Switch, is these two controllers that we have in here. These are really cool. If you're one of the people who think the Joy-Cons are a little bit too small, like I do, and some of the other people I've showed this to, this will make them a little bit more comfortable to grip. So these are really well. They were like 10 bucks for both on Amazon, so those were cool. Good find, and they work well. The last thing, actually two things that I have left in this pocket. The more simple one is that I have a pen here. This is the Pilot G2 gel pen. I love these pens. I leave that here. And something else that's supposed to be in here that I just realized is not in here because it's sitting over there on my computer is just a USB stick. So a 128 USB stick that I carry around in case I ever need to transfer files and stuff. So know that's usually in there as well. This is a interesting thing that I haven't used in a while, but it was cool. It is the SteelSeries controller for like iPad and iPhone. So if you see that there, it looks like a little mini Xbox controller. You can use that for any of the games that, you know, work with controllers on the iPad and stuff that support it. It obviously works via Bluetooth. So that's cool. And that is everything in this front patch, guys. Like I said, the Pro controller is missing and that USB stick, but everything else is the same here. Now, before we get to the main compartment, let's go to the sides here. There's two side pockets. So here on this side, if we open this up, this is where I keep all my my two main cables. So this is a USB-C cable that I use for either the Switch or anything USB-C cable related. This is the Lightning to USB-C cable that they make you use for the iPhone and iPad if you actually want to use fast charge. So that's what's in here. And then the actual, this is an Anker 20,000 amp charger that I have on here. Has USB-C fast charge on it and also one USB port. So this works well for me. And it's a big battery, so it charges, you know, things multiple times. If you go to the other side here, first thing we have here is an actual USB-C, again, fast charge compatible with the iPhone and stuff, brick for the wall. So plug in the USB-C cable, plug this into the wall, and you got fast charge for your iPhone and iPad or anything else. So I use this for the Switch as well. So this is good. Also from Anker. And if I want to get a little bit more things done at the same time, this is a 5-port, so you got 4 USB ports and a USB-C fast charge here as well. You plug this into the wall, and I can charge a bunch of things at the same time if I have to plug in my iPhone, iPad, and Switch all at the same time. This is what I use for that. So that's what's in the side pockets here. Now we got a small pocket up here that's usually used for glasses and stuff that people, or sunglasses, but I don't because I don't usually use those. What I do have in here is 2 more Joy-Cons here. So I got the pink and the red one here, and the 4 grip things for the side of it. So that's what I carry around in that pocket. Going into the actual main compartment here. So let's start off here at the top. So of course we have the iPad in here. This is the iPad Pro 256 gig that I carry around here, silver. So that's what I use. A majority of my things that I use on is that. And then of course here in the front, Apple Pencil. So I got this case off Amazon. It's just a regular case. It's called Tom 2. It's a nice blue fabric that you see inside there. That's really soft and keeps that protected. So this is a good case and it was cheap. Next thing we have in here is actually a Bluetooth speaker. This is the UE Boom, I believe is what it's called. And what's nice about this is not only does it have this thing on the back, so you can just attach this to, like, if you're riding a bike or something, or whatever you want to attach it to, bungee cord that thing up and keep listening to music. But the main reason I have it in here is if I bring board games to people's houses like Werewolves, if you guys have heard of those 2 games. This goes in the center of the table. The board game has to obviously talk to us and has an app or something, so we play the board games and use this. It goes really decently loud too, so that's nice. Next thing we have in here, of course, is the actual Switch itself. This is the regular Nintendo case that we have in here. The officially branded case. And then we have the Switch here with the green and blue controllers. You'll know a lot of different times how much of a fan I am of blue, including the shirt that I decided to wear today. So that's the Switch that we have there. The next thing we have here is the Vita. So the Vita here, again, blue color, almost matches the shirt. I got this when it was only available in Japan. I'm not sure if they started making it in the US, but this is a slim model. I really love the blue color here that I was able to find on this Vita. And this is also the official Sony case. Put that down on the side. And I have 2 of these carrying cases here that look like that for the Vita to carry all my games around, so I have 2 of those in there. And this is the official Sony and PlayStation Vita case. Okay, so the next thing in the bag here, it's a pretty big case. That would be my Nintendo 3DS. So let's show you guys what 3DS I'm actually using first. So this is my Zelda Special Edition 3DS XL. It's a really nice 3DS there, if you guys could take a look at the back of that. So that's the 3DS I'm currently using. And I have a bunch of games here. What's nice about this case is it has a lot of room. So I got the stylus there. I got a row of 8 here games, another row of 8. And then since I ran out of room, kind of similar to what I have with the 3DS there. Sorry, with the Vita. You got the you know, more cases that fit more games as well in here. So that's nice because it fits all the 3DS games in there. It's definitely bulky, definitely pretty big, but it does fit a lot of stuff in it. That fell out. I gotta grab that afterwards. But this is the one of the main things I have in my bag. This is what I like to call like a travel bag, technology travel bag, or whatever you may call it. You guys may have seen Your Average Consumer if you've ever followed him on YouTube. This is where I got the idea from. It was him who introduced me to doing something like this. Basically, if you're ever somewhere where you need something tech related, like cables or something like that, this is the bag you would bring. You could just carry this and be on the go. This bag was found on Amazon. It's called Bag Smart. And I'll show you guys a quick overview. If you guys want an in detail thing about this, let me know in the comments below, but I'll show you a quick overview. So here we have a bunch of headphone adapters, cables, batteries, iPhone dongles, more batteries, a scan disc adapter, USB hub if you need that, micro USB cables, mini USB cables, cleaning cloth because you definitely need that. We have a for the wall jack for the iPhone charger and stuff like that. USB-C cables, longer regular micro and mini USB cables. And what's cool here, I'm going to show you this one piece at the end here. I carry this around because it's made by Belkin, and it's awesome because when I go to PAX and stuff, hotels usually only have like 1 or 2 ports at the most to plug stuff in, which is never enough. So you plug this one in, you get 3 regular wall jacks to plug things into, and then you get 2 USBs on the side. So this is really useful when you're going to like hotels and stuff. So that's what I use that for. So bag has a lot of options. You saw how that was all laid out. It's really cool. If you guys want an in-detail look at this, let me know, and I'll do that in a separate video. I believe that is everything in this bag, except for these 2 side pockets that I'm going to show you. So this one is supposed to be for a laptop. It's got a really nice feel to it to comfort that laptop and not scratch it or anything. I don't use a laptop. I use the iPad for almost everything, so there's no laptop in here. So that's empty for me. And then on this side, there's another pocket, almost as big as that laptop one. And what I carry on here is an Amazon Kindle. So we don't need to show that off. We all know what the Kindle looks like. But I have that there on the side. So that is basically everything, guys, that is in my tech bag. I use this every day. This is what I carry around when I go to people's houses, you know, friends' houses, family's houses. I want to carry all my tech equipment around. This is everything that I carry in the bag currently, because this bag changes a lot with new things I get and things rotate out, things come in, you know, stuff like that. But you can see that there's a lot of options in this bag and a lot of room. I have 2 things that are basically not filled at all that I can stick other stuff into. And this middle portion, the main compartment that I showed you where the 3DS and all that stuff was, still had like a 1/3 of the amount of room on the top that I could even fit more stuff into. So, this bag has a lot of, is really good. It's like $140, I think, or $130 or something like that. I forget the exact pricing. I've had this for a while now. But yeah, guys, if there's anything in here you guys want to see more detail on, or tell me, or me tell you exactly what they, what their names are, so you guys can look them up, let me know, and I'll link them down below and try to find it for you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. Until next time.
Tech, UrGamingTechie is the gaming tech. UrGamingTechie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. UrGamingTechie is the gaming tech.